Hi, I'm Paul,
I'm Tammy.
and we're inseparable. And today we're starting a new project. We're going to call it Age Gap Revisited. I had a look at some of our original Age Gap videos, and boy, they're rough. I mean, that's when we first started making videos, and we've come a long way, and not just with the video part of it, but also with our attitudes have changed.
hmm
Um, Exposed to a lot of people, and we're not quite as defensive as we used to be. In fact, well, let's call this "we get it." We get the ew and the ick, and it's really kind of a funny way we got to experience this. Um, they were started advertising for the Golden Bachelor, and we were curious to see if there were going to be any younger females in the group.
hmm
And how big is the group? 12 or 14? Or,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
think, yeah.
Something like that. I should have looked it up before we started. And so we started watching it, and after a while, oh, ew. And she kind of had the same reaction, and I'm like, can we change it? I just can't watch this. And I guess it's all in a matter of what you used to.
Yeah.
Your subconscious has an idea of what a relationship should look like, what a partner should look like. And after being in an age gap relationship for 25 years, and there's nothing against women that are my age, you know, but being in that, having that frame of mind, I'm like, if I'm 72 and that's what I got to pick for, I'm out.
Stay single.
And kind of, you bothered by it too a little bit.
Well, the Golden Bachelor, yeah, I just was like, oh, not wanting to see them kiss or anything. Like, it just, yeah, it wasn't. And, it just gave us a better understanding of maybe how people feel about age gap relationships. And,
Yeah, how your gut reaction to it is
hmm
a gut reaction, and so we don't blame you.
yeah.
But we want to be supportive of all relationships,
hmm
all legal ones, age gap, age alike,
hmm
interracial, same sex.
hmm So as Christians, it's okay for us to be supportive of same-sex
Well,
relationships.
yeah, well, I think that a lot of Christians would disagree, but what Jesus said is he said, born that way or made that way by men, which means, human interaction, experience, environment. And, and some people would argue, well, that's a eunuch, well, you ever seen the eunuch parade, the parade of the eunuchs? It's like the original gay pride parade. So I kind of think that's what it means, but it doesn't really matter.
No, as long as two people are happy together,
No.
that's all that matters, and we're just supportive of. We know what it's like for people to tell you shouldn't be together. So
Right.
who are we to judge?
Yeah, people in love. And what I was getting at was that when I've looked up and do a lot of research because I have a lot of time, and brain development. Well,
hmm
brain development is whatever you were born with, and then everything that happened after that,
hmm
either experience or the environment you were in.
hmm
Personality disorders. How do personality disorders develop? Well, it's the way you were born, and then everything that happened after that.
hmm
And it could be one or both. All right. And so when you get down to it, doesn't matter what a eunuch is. Everybody, everywhere, is just what they were born with, and then everything they experienced and the environment they were in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So that's why we're, told to not judge. Okay. And I think that's the reason not to judge, because we have no idea what people are given at birth,
hmm
what they went through as a child or as an adult, and have very little to no control over that. And you know that if you're an adult now and you look around at your life and see how much of this are you really in control of, you'll find that it's very little. you
And what
know.
trauma does to your brain.
Mm,
Everybody's experienced some trauma, and
right,
it changes you,
right,
for the rest of your life, whether it happened in childhood or adult life.
right. I mean, or both.
Yep.
Again, everything is either or both, and but we just want to say that, we're also supportive of age-alike relationships. But
Yeah.
the one thing the excuse they had for doing the show, they said it was, well, we want to give, women hope, older women hope. Well, false hope. I mean, I don't know, 12, 14, 16 women. I don't know how many. I didn't check on it. Only one of them makes it all the way through. So this is
Yeah.
how many women after one men is the first thing.
Yeah.
Then they get married, and 3 months later they're divorced.
Yeah, they're getting divorced already. It's been 3 months. Yeah. So
And
it's not really, how is that giving hope?
that's not giving much in the way of hope. Now maybe it's
Yeah.
all for show, and maybe it's
Yeah.
not. But and I really sympathize for people in that situation, and but giving people false hope is just not what it's about. So, anyways, we're going to cover a number of different topics. Some of the ones we're going to do over again. Go ahead. You want to?
And one thing I wanted to say is we were never really encouraging age gap relationships because we're in one. We were just here to show support. And people that are in age gap relationships that are new always have questions. How do I deal with my family? They're not happy about it, and things like that, or like public displays of affection. Well, we keep it limited. It's just like, that's the reality of it. People don't want to see you sitting there making out. We might give a kiss on the lips or whatever, but yeah, I'll hold your hand and stuff. We're not going to sit on the park bench and make out. But it's like, I don't need to make the point that strong.
Well,
But when people are searching on YouTube, well, if there's anybody out there that's been through this, that understands, well, yeah, we do. So we're just here for support and encouragement that it can work out. We've been married since the year 2000. So,
right, yeah, and that's one of the things we do is, we don't encourage people to get involved with seekers.
yeah,
If you're a seeker and one of your tick off boxes is must be age gap, must be a certain age, that's selfish to start with. Selfish
yeah,
relationships don't work. I
yeah,
mean, they only last so long, and so we encourage people to steer clear of that. On the other hand, if you are attracted to older or younger, and you happen to meet a person, and it could work. I mean, people in age gap relationships, most of the outside world will say, well, it's for money or fame, or this young girl couldn't possibly be attracted to this older guy.
yeah, it's true. Well, was it Mick Jagger's with a younger woman,
Yeah.
and they were, comments online that, oh, well, obviously she's not with an 80-year-old for his body, she's with him for his money. Well, he might have there's more to a person's body than that you're attracted to. You're attracted to their confidence, all those things. But yeah, we've been married for 23 years, and I'm not less attracted to you because you're older. I'm
Right.
still as attracted to you. It's like, you can't expect to, just because you got older, I'm going to say, well, I don't want to be with you anymore because you're older. There's so much more to attraction than just looks.
Well, that's it. There's a lot more to attraction than just looks, and maybe some of the people that get into age gap relationships aren't as shallow
Yeah,
as maybe some people who would never do that. But there's
yeah,
also certain conditions, and we were talking about environmental things that might cause a person's subconscious to develop where they find older people attractive. And
hmm,
you can't discount that. You can't just say, well, that's not true. Just the same way we just mentioned being gay. Well, if a guy is attracted to another guy or a woman to another woman, you can't say, well, that's not true, just because you don't experience it.
right.
I mean, that's really ridiculous and some people would hold to that and say, well, no, that's just, yeah, but it's not. You were attracted to me. I was attracted. Well, God, wouldn't I? Who wouldn't be attracted to you? But that's the thing. And the relationships that last, that's the case. They were attracted to each other. They still are. They last for years and years and years. And I'm not just talking about male older, also female older relations.
Yeah.
These young guys actually attracted to older women actually are attracted to older women.
Yeah.
You don't understand it? Well, that's your issue.
There doesn't have to be some ulterior motive or something, you know, just
Yeah.
because that's not what you're looking for doesn't mean that's not what they're attracted to.
No, they honestly are. And that's, they wouldn't last if they weren't.
Right.
And they do last.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care. God bless. Looking
Thanks.
forward to showing you some more videos here. They're going to be different. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.